Welcome to the Social Lens and thank you for watching. In a dramatic turn of events, the MK Party has announced its intention to challenge the validity of the recent election results declared by the Independent Electoral Commission (IEC). The party has also stated that its 58 elected members of Parliament (MPs) will boycott the first sitting of the National Assembly, citing constitutional concerns regarding the scheduling of the session. The MK Party, a relatively new but significant political force, secured 14.5% of the votes in the recent national elections. Despite the substantial support, the party has expressed severe doubts about the integrity of the election process. Allegations of possible election fraud and rigging have been at the forefront of the grievances, though specific details or evidence have yet to be publicly disclosed. On Monday, the MK Party made its position clear through a letter to Parliament and Chief Justice Raymond Zondo. The party's legal representatives have been instructed to seek an urgent interdict from the Constitutional Court to halt the swearing-in of new MPs and the election of the President scheduled for Friday, June 14, 2024. The MK Party argues that unresolved objections to the election results undermine the legitimacy of the process, rendering any subsequent parliamentary activities unconstitutional. Parliament, on the other hand, has taken a firm stance against the MK Party's interpretation of the Constitution. According to a statement from Parliament's spokesperson, Parliament is legally obligated to facilitate the first sitting of the National Assembly and the National Council of Provinces at a date and time determined by the Chief Justice. The spokesperson further emphasized that there are no legal impediments to this process unless the election results are set aside by a court, as per Section 49 subsection 3 of the Constitution. In response to the MK Party's decision not to attend the first sitting, Parliament has cancelled all arrangements for the accommodation and travel of the party's elected members. This decision, according to Parliament, is in compliance with the Financial Management of Parliament and Provincial Legislatures Act of 2009, to avoid incurring fruitless and wasteful expenditure. The crux of the dispute lies in the interpretation of Section 46 of the Constitution. The MK Party contends that the current scheduling of the National Assembly's first sitting is unconstitutional. Advocate Zungu, representing the MK Party, argued that the absence of the MPs would invalidate the session and any decisions made therein, including the election of the President. Zungu's interpretation suggests that the absence of MK Party members would prevent achieving the necessary composition of 350 members required to lawfully constitute the National Assembly. However, this view is not shared by Parliament's Chief Financial Advisor, Suraya Adhikari, who has stated that the first sitting must proceed as planned unless a court decides otherwise. Chief Justice Raymond Zondo has reiterated his determination for the first sitting of the National Assembly to take place on Friday, June 14, 2024, at 10 a.m. This follows the formal declaration of election results by the IEC on June 2, 2024. Zondo's statement underscores the judiciary's role in ensuring the continuity of democratic processes unless legally halted by a competent court. Adding to the complexity of the situation is an internal conflict within the MK Party. Jabulani Khumalo, the party's founder, has been expelled from the organization but remains on the IEC's list as an elected MP. Despite his expulsion, Khumalo has announced his intention to attend the first sitting of the National Assembly and take his oath of office. He has called upon the other 57 Malawian Kwacha's Party MPs to do the same. Khumalo's expulsion came amidst allegations that he was paid to infiltrate and destabilize the party. The MK Party spokesperson confirmed that the party has informed Parliament that Khumalo is no longer a member. Despite this, Khumalo insists that the attempt to block his attendance is both legally incorrect and embarrassing for the party. As Parliament prepares for the first sitting, arrangements are being made to accommodate approximately 400 MPs. This includes providing travel and lodging for those attending the session in Cape Town. The Parliamentary administration is actively organizing these logistics to ensure a smooth onboarding process for the new members. The MK Party's boycott and legal challenge have introduced significant uncertainty into these preparations. With the potential for a constitutional court ruling to impact the proceedings, all eyes are on the judiciary to provide clarity on the matter. The MK Party's challenge raises broader questions about the integrity of the electoral process and the mechanisms in place to address disputes. While the party's allegations of fraud have not been substantiated publicly, their decision to pursue legal action underscores a lack of confidence in the current system. As the date for the first sitting of the National Assembly approaches, the political landscape in South Africa remains fraught with tension. The MK Party's boycott and legal challenge have set the stage for a potentially significant judicial intervention that could reshape the immediate future of the country's parliamentary proceedings. In the meantime, Parliament remains steadfast in its commitment to fulfilling its constitutional duties, while the MK Party continues to advocate for what it sees as the rightful representation of the will of the people. The coming days will be crucial in determining how these competing narratives are resolved and what impact they will have on South Africa's democratic institutions. If you found this video informative, please click the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time.